Hello, this is Monadrew. Well, I'm a little bit late on this one as well, but of course we had the announcement of the new Tomb Raider stuff coming up. I've seen a few seconds of the trailer, but judging off like other people's responses who I've seen, I really just need to watch the full thing, and I thought, why not do a little bit of a reaction to it? So I've got IGN's YouTube channel up here. Hopefully that doesn't absolutely wreck me in terms of reposting this. Hopefully they're cool with it. It is just a trailer after all from the Game Awards. The less said about the Game Awards, the better. As you can probably tell from my channel, and indeed what's behind me right there, I'm a Tomb Raider fan. This is my Tomb Raider Lara Croft merch collection inside this cabinet. So, yeah, I'm definitely the target audience for this, hopefully. Yeah, just I'll give a little bit of look. There's action figures, statues, old promo stuff. Big fan. Now, this is potentially quite a special game for Tomb Raider fans, because there's, like any other fandoms, there's different categories of us out there. Those who prefer certain games over others, those who like all the games, or whatever. For what it's worth, I pretty much like all the mainstream Tomb Raider titles. I own them all. The only one I really... Well, there's two kind of titles I'm less keen on. I don't like Underworld too much, which is part of the LAU trilogy. But yeah, even so, that does have some really good bits on it. I just think as a game overall, it's kind of underwhelming. And I hated Angel of Darkness when I first played it years ago, but that's because I was playing the incredibly broken PS2 version. However, earlier this year, they did the re-release of Tomb Raiders 4 to 6, and that was absolutely fantastic, and they did a lot of good work on fixing AOD, and yeah, I kind of appreciated that quite a bit, and it made me genuinely love and enjoy the game, which I never thought I would do. But, yeah. Talking about the more recent games, though, I like the Survivor trilogy. However, I've said this many times, and friends who agree with this as well, that version of Lara Croft is not Lara Croft of the original series. The original Lara Croft is like a very cool adventure type, very tough, very confident, really snarky, can be quite quippy as well, and can be quite ruthless. And like really she's just an action hero, and that's like what we love about her right from the original game. When they did the reboot trilogy in 2013, well, the second reboot trilogy technically, Tomb Raider 2013 really changed the character. They kind of made it a new origin story, where for an origin story, I can get why she might be a bit more unsure, a bit more vulnerable, just really spooked and struggling a lot more. For an origin story, fine, that's cool. Problem is, in the subsequent games, she never really went beyond that. She was always whiny, she had mommy-daddy issues, and she just was not a very fun character at all. I like the actress, Camilla Luton, who voiced her, and I actually really like those games themselves. The second game in that trilogy, Rise of the Tomb Raider, is amongst my favourite of the entire Tomb Raider series. But the character, no, kind of sucks. Just don't like it. And by extension, hated the Alicia Vikander film. I just thought it was boring. I forget I actually saw that in the cinema. It's just so bloody tedious. And God, in terms of like the other adaptations, like the Netflix animated show, God, I saw clips of that and heard people's responses to that, and I have nothing to do with that at all. It is not the cool Lara Croft that we all grew up with. But when this trailer started going around, I started hearing other people that they're kind of going back to the original game, kind of doing a remake, but more importantly, they're going back to the original character. And yeah, I guess may as well see what it is. Hopefully I don't get bloody striked for this, but here we go. Okay, already I'm very happy with that. Just the scary big leap, the arms open, that's very much original Tomb Raider and LAU Lara Croft kind of thing to do. Looks beautiful. Oof, right. Amazon Game Studios. I must say, that does give me pause for caution because Amazon, of course, are working on their own Lara Croft Tomb Raider series, starring Sophie Turner and Phoebe Waller-Bridge, who is not a person I would want anywhere near the Tomb Raider series. It's just gonna make this... It just feels like it's gonna just continue the trend of just being very, self-reflective, and let's correct the mistakes of the past, and... Yeah, Lara Croft shouldn't be like this. She should be this. Yeah. Anyway, I have my own reservations about that, but hopefully the game's good. Dual pistols. Okay. Nice. A remake of the first level, it looks like. Whoa! Okay. This is going to sound like the most over-the-top reaction of all, but my eyes very slightly water looking at this because... Let's just play. Yeah, there's it looks like there's elements from LAU in this as well, the LAU trilogy. Like the sort of the spinning, the vaulting. Ah! Classic handstand. Awesome. Oh, is this the... Oh, it's not the Tomb of Tehokan, it's one of the others. Oh, one of the other rulers of Atlantis, I think. The remake. Okay, I'm going to rescind my man card right now, because I'm actually watered a little bit. I've made this reference before when I was playing one of the Fallout games, but I'm having a bit of a Star Wars Theory moment. Like when Star Wars Theory teared up a little bit at the appearance of Luke Skywalker in Mandalorian Season 2, and he said it was because it was a hero of his childhood, someone who got him through times, like... is like come back to life, and that's honestly how I'm feeling right now. So my history with this franchise goes way, way back. So my earliest memories of gaming are of watching other people play the Tomb Raider games, and just me as a young boy, obviously into my nerdy shit. Clearly I was not on the popular level. I was bullied. I was somewhat of a social outcast, and probably a good chunk of the autism mixed in there as well. Didn't make things easy for me. And I used to live in a lot in fantasies and media, like at all nerdy people. And one of the big franchises for me was the Tomb Raider franchise. When I first got my first PlayStation to myself, the first game I remember playing and played on repeat is the original Tomb Raider 2, and Lara Croft became a kind of a fictional hero of mine and an inspiration, and like even to this day, I think one of the main reasons I do things like go camping, climbing, and hiking is it kind of goes back to this nostalgic adventure feeling. Oh, I'm gonna get shit for this video, but it feels like I'm kind of back there. Like all of a sudden, like it's like an old friend has returned, and God, this better be good. It looks really good from the trailer. I'm actually so impressed. The look is just like a perfect modernization of the old classic look. From what little we got there, that appears to just be classic Lara Croft, the absolutely cool adventurer. Like, no nonsense. Well, with a bit of snarky fun, I guess. And God, I didn't realize how much I've missed that character. Because again, the most recent games I have enjoyed. Like the I'm not talking about the remakes. I'm talking about like the reboot trilogy, the Survivor trilogy. I did enjoy those games, but it wasn't Lara Croft. Really fun games, awesome puzzle adventure games with action. But wasn't Lara Croft. This is Lara Croft. This feels like Lara Croft, and God, I don't want them to fuck it up because it looks so good, and it's clearly giving me an emotional reaction I'm embarrassed about right now, and wasn't expecting to have. But I'm not gonna fake it. So no, I'm not gonna fake stoicism and manliness if I actually have just crumbled a little bit inside there. But God damn, it looks good, but I will admit there is a bit of cautiousness right inside me right now about this. Because they could fuck it up still. It is Amazon. And we might have certain irritating postmodern writing to contend with. I'm hoping not. I hope the people involved in it just do it for the sheer love of Tomb Raider and the sheer love of adventure. God damn. So if this is essentially a remake of the first game as well, this is going to be the third remake of that game. But you know what? It's a classic game for a reason. My friend, the Raider of the Cosmos, that's his favourite game of the series, and it's up there as one of the all-time classics as far as I'm concerned. But damn. Anyway, for what's worth, there's my trailer reaction to me babbling and bubbling like a fucking child. Oh well. You can all light me up now for this, but thanks for watching. This has been Monodrew. I will catch you later, Raiders.